Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Friday. What's up, y'all? Hey, Knit and Crochet. Good afternoon. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, go tell a friend. I will be talking about some beginner friendly remote jobs on this stream today. Hey, Dania. She says, hey. Knit and Crochet says hello to everyone. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. Go tell a friend that I am live right now. Hey, Joanne. Good afternoon, Queen. Hey, Queen Stephanie. Stephanie says hello, everyone. Hey, Queen Jeanette. She says hello from Daytona. Girl, come get me, Jeanette. I want to go to Florida. Hey, DG. How are you, Queen? She says happy Friday, y'all. Long weekend for those who are off on Monday. Yep, it is, ain't it? Forgot it was Columbus Day. Hey, Queen Vanita. How are you, Queen? She says, hey, Carl, I liked and share. Seems like I've been talking to you all day. Hey, Legendary. Legendary says, liked and share. Thank you. Hey, Grace. Grace says, good afternoon. Oh, it's right. You know what? Elda did say that on the last live yesterday. She did say it was raining in Florida. Hey, the Hudson family from Alabama. I like Huntsville, Alabama. Hey, Leonica. Happy Friday, Queen. She says, liked and shared. Thank you. She says hello to everybody in the chat. Hey, Linda. Linda is from Kansas. My daddy family lives in Kansas. That's where they are from. Kansas City, Kansas. So how is everybody doing today on this lovely Friday? Y'all have any plans for the weekend? Hey, Queen Helen. How are you, Queen? She says, hi, Carl. I liked and share. Ursula says, hey, hello, everyone. Good afternoon from Texas. Texas is in the building. I think I got to go to Texas next month, Ursula. Leonica says, Alabama is in the house, and she is from Alabama as well. She says, hey, Helen. Legendary, you from Texas also? Stephanie says, doing good, just enjoying the weather here in Arizona. I want to go to Arizona. I've never been. Was on a plane going over Arizona, but never stopped in Arizona. Jeanette says, all is well with no plans, but relaxing. I know that's right. Leonica, you like Huntsville? So they have really built up in Huntsville. And I go every year because my sister, her job sends her, she has like 4 different places that she has to go to every year, and Huntsville is one of them. So she drags me along, but I don't mind because I like Huntsville. Hey, Maria. Maria says hello to everyone. Buffalo, New York. She says leaving though. Okay. Where you going, Maria? Jeanette says she is listening to the rain. Helen says, hi, chat fam. Ursula says, come on down, my beautiful queen. I'm coming, Ursula. Oklahoma. Okay. She says she's Tracy. Well, nice to meet you, Tracy. Welcome to the stream, queen. It's cold, Helen. Girl, it's hot here. Where you at, Helen? It is hot outside here, and it ain't hot. It's like 78, 79 degrees. So it's not that sticky hot. It's like with a little breeze to it. So it's some nice weather here. Hey, Gwendolyn. She says, hello, everyone. I'm going to Houston for granddaughter's birthday from San Antonio. Okay. All right, Queen. Safe travels. The Hudson family, she says, whoop, whoop, Leonica. Leonica says, no plans this weekend, just relaxing and enjoying this fall weather. Yeah. Playing these gaming apps. It's sure coming, Leonica. I'm dreading it. I don't really like the fall. I like spring. Summer is okay, but it does get a little hot here. But I like the spring. Hey, Queen Karen. She says, hello, Carolyn, everyone. Helen says, cold and cloudy here in Delaware. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Joanne says she's waiting for 5 p.m. to start my relaxed weekend here in Connecticut. All right, Queen. Hey, Blue Sky. How are you? Happy Friday. Blue Sky says peace and happy Friday. Ursula says happy birthday to your granddaughter, Gwen. Yeah, happy birthday to your granddaughter, Gwen. Mine is on the 20th. Helen says, hi, Leonica. Hey, Patty. Patty says hello from Sugarland. She in Texas. Karen says, hi, Al. I want to mention for those who don't know, the Penny Hoarder is a good source for not only part-time, full-time jobs. They also offer advice, finances, shopping, travel. I have seen them on my timeline on Facebook. DG says it's cold here. It went down to 37. Oh, girl. I know it's coming, DG. Don't remind me. Don't remind me, DG. It's coming here soon because it's been raining. So I already know October rain equals cold. Alicia, hey, Queen. She says, hey, Carl and everyone. Carl, you back at it again, I see. I am. Stephanie says, Karen, you are so right. Gwendolyn says, thank y'all. Hey, Queen Darcy. She says, happy Friday from Central Kansas. All right, Darcy. You're the second person in here from Kansas. Helen says it was 40 degrees. Oh, I'm dreading it, Helen. 40 degrees this morning. I don't blame you. She said, I stay under the covers. Yes, ma'am. I don't blame you one bit. I'm dreading it because I know it's coming here. And the weather here is so finicky. It's like it'll go from 70 something tomorrow, it might be 95. Next day, it might be raining. Not cold, but it may drop down to like 65. So I'm not looking forward to that 40 degree. I'm not looking forward to that. Yeah, Karen, we've heard of them too, but they don't promote us, so we're not promoting them. Alicia says, I'm in Oakland. It feels so good out here for now. Oklahoma. You're in Oklahoma too, Alicia? Okay, so we got 2 people, Oklahoma. Vanita says, I'm going to be cooking cakes for a church dinner on Sunday. I'm coming to your house, Queen. I will be there. She says, I know I'm vegetarian, but I still cook the meats because my child. Oh, okay. Okay. If I try to go vegetarian, Vanita, it might last a week, but then I'm going to be like, I got to go back. Carrie, you said laugh out like, well, they don't. I'm just being 100% honest. Nothing against them, but you know, this is our channel, our space, so we promote us. We don't promote other folks. They don't promote us. Sharonda says, it's Oklahoma weather keeps me sick. I hate to hear that, Sharonda. I've never been to Oklahoma. We have family in Kansas, Texas, ATL, California. And I think that's about it that I know of. And everybody else lives Tennessee. Alice says, hello, everyone. And she is from Maryland. Okay. She says, second time. Welcome back, Queen. Hey, Autism Mommy. How are you today, Queen? She says, happy Friday, everybody. Autism Mommy, you been working today, Queen, with your 50 side hustles. She said, y'all come on in, show some love by liking and sharing this video. Thank you, Queen. She says she is doing great. Leonica says, hey, Autism Mommy. Autism Mommy said, yes, ma'am. She working them side gigs and side hustles, everybody. Autism Mommy is one of the queens here that has 50 side gigs and side hustles. Queen Helen, she's also in here. She has around 50. Leonica, I think Leonica, let me guess, Queen, I think you said 14. I can't really remember, but I think you said 14. Stephanie says, I must be the only one representing Arizona. I don't know, Stephanie. Maybe in the stream today. Leonica says, how are you coming along doing money time? So, Leonica, I made it over $5. I played last night early this morning, and then I said, well, when I get up, I'll look in the morning. So I looked this morning, I was at 513. Yep. I said, all right, I'm inching on up to that 20. Hey, Stephanie. She says, hey, Kara, hey, Leonica, and hey, everybody in the chat. Autism Mommy said, prolific. They on fire today, everybody. So if you have not looked at prolific, you might want to take a look. This is a good one. We've had several people here to cash out. Somebody in the group posted 1,900, I think, is what they cashed out on prolific. So take a look at prolific, get on the wait list, and they are number 15 on this list. This is a good one. Whatever you put on the profile, please keep an open mind about it so that you can get the studies that they send out. We had a queen on here yesterday. She said she saw a $40 study off of prolific. So they have the higher paying survey/studies on their site. Number 15 on the list. Y'all be sure to check them out. Thank you, Autism Mommy. Sharona says, I need a side gig. Put me on. Take a look at the list, Queen. I just dropped it in the chat. Autism Mommy said, Crowd Tap is also on fire. Thank you, Queen. Alicia says, I'm waiting to get on prolific. Ooh, that's a lot, Autism Mommy. Go ahead. Autism Mommy says she has 98,000 points on the Fetch one. I think we got Fetch on there. I think it's on here. Yeah. So y'all be sure to get the Fetch app also. You can play games and you can scan your receipts. So any type of receipt, you can scan it and they will give you points for that. So y'all be sure to check them out. And congratulations, Queen Autism Mommy. Anybody else got any good news that they want to share? Y'all be sure to put it here in the chat so that we can celebrate you. If you are new here, also let us know that as well in the chat. I do have some beginner-friendly companies. And also today on the video, I will be talking about some answering service companies. Queen Helen says, yes, Prolific has a lot of high-paying studies. Now, this is Queen Helen. She is 65, and this queen has 50 side hustles. So if she can do it, anybody can do it. Alicia says she is playing Money Time and Misplay. I don't think I've played Misplay. Have you cashed out With Misplay, Alicia, how do they pay out? Is it PayPal or gift cards? Hi, Nikki. Nikki says, I'm new here. She says, hi, welcome, Queen. Hey, Queen Ellen, how are you? Long time no see. Queen Ellen is one of our queens. She does a lot of mystery shops, and she makes really good money doing mystery shops in her spare time. And this is the list of beginner friendly. So if you are a beginner, take a look at this list. Some of these companies are state specific. Some of them do require interviews and some of them don't. Some of them will let you pick and choose the days, the times, the weeks, whatever you want to work. They'll let you choose that. So take a look at this list. There are 30 companies here. Some of them I have worked for, Tan has worked for, and some of the queens here have worked for. Ellen says, happy Friday, everyone. And Kara, nice to join you in the afternoon. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Alma Mummy. She says, hi, everyone. Autism Mummy, she has another testimony. She has 80,000 points on the Bing app. All right, Autism Mummy. Congratulations, Queen. Knit and Crochet, come on up here. Knit and Crochet says Earn Star 525, Just Play $1.60, Eureka 245, and Top Survey 657. All right, girl. Go ahead. Congrats. Now we had a queen to pay off her light bill through Top Survey. So that one must be a really good one. From what I saw, what she screenshotted to me was they have the ones where you can, I don't know why Tan calling me. She know I'm on this live. Hang on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. She said she didn't know I was live. That's funny. She said, I didn't know you was going right now. I said, didn't I just text and tell you that? Tad is not paying attention to me one bit. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Top surveys. So the queen sent me a screenshot, and I was able to see how some of those surveys paid like $3. I saw, I think, a $2.25. So Top Surveys, everybody, this is a great survey site to check out. I'm gonna drop the link here in the chat. Y'all be sure to get this egg in your basket. And she made enough to pay her light bill off of Top Surveys. So the link is in the chat. Alicia says, I believe gift cards haven't cashed out yet. Okay, that's still good, Alicia. Hey, I'll take a gift card. Christmas is coming up. I most definitely will take a gift card. I got a tiny roommate. And when she comes around, she got a handout, want some. So I most definitely will take a gift card. And look in the chat, Queen. The link is in the chat. I just dropped it again. There are 55 companies on the list. So I would just say take your time, go through each one. Some are get paid to test products. Some are focus groups, survey sites. Some other ones are what we call studies. And some are gaming apps. So just take your time, Queen, and go through the list. If you have a question about anything, feel free to ask. We have a lot of queens here that do a lot of different side gigs and side hustles, and they don't mind helping you guys. You're welcome, Sharonda. Gwen says, congratulations to Autism Mummy. Lisa says, congrats, Autism Mummy. Ellen says, congrats, Autism Mummy on Fetch and Bing. Autism Mummy says, thanks, everyone. Hey, Money Making Meeks. How are you, Queen? She says, hi, Carl in chat. Leonica says, congrats, Autism Mummy. Joanne says, I'm new, looking for part-time or at night per no phone here in Connecticut. So, Joanne, we have a second channel where we drop a lot of non-phone. You might want to step over there and take a look at what's available. We also have done non-phone remote job live streams here on this channel. So let me see. Yesterday I dropped some side hustles. The day before we did 10 non-phone jobs. And I want to say maybe 5 or 6 on this list. You can pretty much pick and choose the days and the times. They are like non-phone, no interview, no experience. Some of them are state specific, so you will, Queen, have to look to see if they are hiring in your state. I can't say off the top of my head. I really don't know. And also take a look at our second channel. A lot of non-phone data entry, just all over on that channel. So I'm going to get the link to the second channel and I'll put it here in the chat. So if anybody here is looking for a non-phone job, we do have them. We do post them. All types. I posted one a couple of days ago. It is part-time non-phone, 18 an hour. So again, if you need a non-phone job, be sure to subscribe to the Two Chicks with the Side Hustle, the 2.0 channel. I hope that helps, Queen. And if all else fails, Queen Joanne, look to the side hustles. Most of the side hustles are non-phone. The majority of them are non-phone. Leonica says, hey, sis Meeks. Alicia says, I have 4 boys over here, 2 older ones and 2 smaller ones. She says, can't go wrong with gift cards at all. Amen, Queen. Hey, Queen Sherry. She says, hey, beautiful Queen. Thank you. Leonica says, hey, sis Sherry. Autism Mommy says she got 67 on Prolific and she gonna give me $20. She got $18.95 pending. All right, Autism Mommy. Congratulations. So Autism Mommy, she has 50 side gigs and side hustles. Some of them she might have to make a phone call, but I would say maybe 90% of them or 95% of them are non-phone side hustles. And she'll correct me if I'm wrong. Sherry says, hey, sis, Leonica. And Autism Mama says she made this amount of money, y'all, in a few days. So to the new people, it might seem unreal that, you know, people are making money off of survey sites and gaming sites and study sites and focus groups, but it is most definitely 100% legit. So if you want to start making money from home, I do have a list of companies. These are side gigs and side hustles. Start with some of these on the list. Go through each one of them. Some of them will require like an email address. I would say get you a separate email address because some of them will just constantly email you once you get into the system. Now, if you want to do mystery shop, say mystery shop in the chat and I'll start dropping mystery shop links. Queen Ellen, she is in here This queen has made a lot of money this year off of mystery shops. And if you have any questions, drop them here in the chat. Queen Tasha, she says, just joining the live. What is the name of the company? Which company, Tasha? I done named a lot, so you're going to have to tell me, Queen. Meek says, it's Angel Tree time again. She says, everyone, those that need the help, call your local Salvation Army or check their Facebook page. Those who wish to donate to the Angel Tree, visit the Salvation Army website. Yep, you're right, Mix, for your state. Thank you, Queen. Taylor says, is anyone doing surveys and games only? My mobility was recently limited, so I can't go out to do the mystery shop. So Taylor, Queen, let me correct you right there. You can do the mystery shops from home. You can do the telephone mystery shops with Gig Spot, Queen. So you don't have to leave the house to do mystery shops. So I'm going to put Gig Spot in here, and you take a look at that one. Go and sign up. They have the phone and the web shops. So you still can make some money, Queen. Alicia says, autism mommy, that's good. Get it, girl. All right. Taylor says, I have to check the other channel. Definitely need those. And Lisa says, Taylor, have you tried phone mystery shops or online focus groups? Yep, you still can make some money, Queen. Me says, I'm unsure about other states. And I know last year some moms took the internet to complain. However, in my state, kids always get a bicycle, clothes, and toys all brand new. If you need it, sign up. Yeah. Karen says, Carl, I was looking for the recent video about text message. I can't seem to find it. It was a live stream, Queen. Yes, I can post it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I did a live about it Tuesday. So if you want to text some lonely people, and there's a lot of lonely men in the world, well, they say they lonely. Take a look at the video. Don't send them back if you don't like it. They say they my men. That's what some of the queens here say. But don't send these people back to me if you can't deal with what they saying and talking about. That means that side hustle is not for you. It's not for everybody. I'm going to say that right now, point blank, period. It's not for everybody. So again, if you cannot handle those conversations, and sometimes they can be nasty, don't send them back my way. Don't say I didn't tell you. But the link is in the chat, Queen. Leonica says she has 703 on Money Time and 125 on Nice and 50 cents on Bright. All right, Queen. I'm going to catch up, Leonica. I'm going to catch up to you. Alma Mommy, she says mystery shop. Okay, Queen. I tell the mommy, I know you sending me $20. She got $70 on Bing. All right, girl. Go ahead. Tasha says it was a company that had various shifts. Was it the beginner friendly, Queen? The beginner friendly, the companies, they have no set schedule where you can pretty much pick and choose your own schedule. I'm thinking that's what that's the one. That's what I think. Those have no set schedule. So if you want to work morning, afternoon, evening, overnight, totally up to you if the work is available. So I did drop the link in the chat, Queen. Take a look. Hey, Queen Ellis. She says, happy Friday. She says, all shared and like, thank you. Oh, what's Being Cash Autism Mommy? Leonica says, hey, Alice. She says, I have $7.90 on paid viewpoint. My mommy, you laughing at what I said. Yeah, don't send the men back to me, y'all. So I'm telling you right now, if you try it out, You step on in them waters and you get bit by the alligator and them snakes. Don't say I didn't warn you because they're out there. Autism Mama says, thanks for that advice, Meeks. I am going to do some donations. I'm going to try to do some this year. Michelle says, congrats, Autism Mommy. Leonica says, being cash, do you pay with your own money, Autism Mommy? Meek sent the heart and the praying hands. Hey, Queen Sherry. She says, hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Liked and shared. Thank you. Alicia says, it's not for the weak at heart. Combos be strong and heavy. Yeah, so don't send them lonely men back to me. Once they're yours, hey, you got to keep them. Tasha says, okay, Queen. Autism Mom said, I got you, Curl. Laugh out loud. Tasha says, thank you. No problem, Tasha. Now, some of them on the list, Tasha, they are state specific. So make sure, Queen, that you check first to see if they hire in your state before you apply. That's just so you won't waste your time if they don't. Imelda, you never responded, Queen. And I asked you the other day, where are you from? Like, where do you live? So we can kind of help you out and point you in the right direction. So let me know that first. So let's start there, Queen, so we can get you on the right track. Alma Mommy, she says, laugh out loud. Sherry says, 1286. All right, Queen. On Pay Viewpoint. Alexander says, what is being? Hopefully Autism Mommy will answer. Leonica says, also, Carol, I went to the games tab on Money Time, went to my games tab, the / game is still, it's still, they're good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Leonica says, congrats, sis Sherry. She says, is Being Cash, Android, or iPhone, Autism Mommy? So we wait for Autism Mommy to give us the answer. Hey, Pink Sister. She says, happy Friday, Queens and Kings. Texas is in the building. DG says, when you sign up for Texting Lonely People, do you use your real name and info? So to sign up, DG, yep, you got to use your real name because how they going to pay you, Queen? So the thing is with that, listen to the video. I gave like everything on that live stream. They won't know who you are once you get on the platform. You are anonymous. You could be Monica. You could be Leonica. You could be Sherry. You could be Carl. You could be Keisha. You could be Jackie. So you'll just listen to that video I did, Queen, the other day. I broke it down. It's good as I could. Monica says, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Leonica says, good afternoon, Monica. Okay, so let me ask you this question, Imelda. Are you bilingual? Sherry says, thanks, sis, Leonica. Leonica says, you're welcome, sis. And my mama said, no. So this is what Autism Mommy said. Bing is a search engine on the computer. And have you ever, Imelda, have you ever applied for any of the beginner friendly? DG says, thank you. But yep, I broke it down, DG. But no, you are anonymous, Queen. They don't know anything about you. So once you log in, you become somebody else. Yeah, somebody's profile, somebody else's pictures. It looks nothing like you at all. Leonica says, oh, you talking about Bing rewards on the computer. She says, I have that and forgot about it. Autism Mommy. And Monica says, hey there, Leonica. I would say, Imelda, no. I don't think it has anything to do with your age. I would start with the beginner friendly, but I will say with these, if you have a degree, take the degrees off of the resume. If you have to send a resume, take the degrees off the resume. That's what I would say. If it's like a bachelor's, an associate, a master's, take it off the resume. And that might be the reason, depending on what jobs you are applying to, possibly could be the reason why you are not hearing back. Because if they see like all those degrees, sometimes the company's like, nah, we want somebody that's like a total beginner. Hold on one second, y'all. My sister trying to call me now. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, just take the degrees off, Queen, and try those beginner-friendly ones. The Onika says you are playing different women characters. For example, you can be Sarah, then switch to someone else, Darla, named Darla. Yeah. Queen Helen says, I cashed out on Prolific. She says, I bought some groceries. Man, Helen, I should have brought you to the grocery store with me yesterday. She said, I also still had money paying, but at the same time, she says, I don't know why my computer acting crazy. I rotate the other apps like Cloud Research, etc. All right, Queen. Congratulations. So again, everybody, if you are just coming on here, take a look at number 15. It is prolific. People are cashing out and, as you can see here, purchasing groceries off of this particular one. So number 15 on the list is prolific. They do have a wait list. I would say get on the wait list and then start checking the email. So Imelda, when you applied, did you put the degrees on there when you applied to the $12 an hour ones? Hey Shantae. Shantae says hi. Leon, I don't know why I thought you had prolific. How long you been on the wait list? Hey Queen Tanisha. I know you got some good news, Queen. Because I know every time I see you, you saying I made some money. How are you, Tanisha? She says, hey, Carl and everyone. Hey, Glenda. Glenda says, good afternoon. I have a question and thank you for all that you do. Is there a way to find out exactly what a mystery shop entails? Yep. Yep, they're going to tell you, Glenda, before you accept it. It should be like a description. Imelda, have you watched Tan's video? Her resume, she did like several resume live streams. Helen says, I am building accounts by rotating them and they add up. So y'all hear what the queen said. Y'all better take advice from Queen Helen. This queen is 65, y'all. She got 50 side hustles. She trying to teach y'all something. Hey, Alexander. Alexander says, so how do we make money using Bing? Is it a specific app? Because I've never heard of it other than the search engine. Hopefully Autism Mommy can answer. Hey, Queen Angela. She says, Carl, okay, twice on the live during the mid-afternoon, and I can't hear nothing in the area I'm in. She says, good afternoon, everyone. Oh, no, Angela, what's going on, girl? And if anybody else has any good news, y'all be sure to put it here in the chat so that we can Celebrate. So Imelda says, yes, and I'm going to take that off going forward now that you mentioned it. Also, I'm going to add a cover letter that explains that I'm returning to the workforce. That's a good idea. And Imelda, use ChatGPT, Queen. ChatGPT can write that cover letter in probably less than a second, a half a second. ChatGPT.com. But yeah, just try the beginner friendly. Take the degrees off and see if you are able to get a job. Amanda says, why do all these companies say easy hire, no experience needed? Then why can I get her? Probably because those degrees, Queen. They're looking for people that are beginners. And then like with a degree, like Tan has explained this before. I don't know if you were here, but when you put those degrees on there, and let's just say the company is paying like the 12, the 13, the 14, they know that somebody with a degree is going to be looking for way more money than that versus somebody that may not have experience, degrees, or anything like that. So they would be subject to say, well, okay, this person over here, they don't have a degree. They'll probably stay with the company versus someone that has a degree because, of course, you are trying to get something in that field. And if this degree says bachelor's degree of arts or bachelor's degree of science, biology, or something like that, and this is just a regular customer service job, 9 times out of 10, they're going to go with the person that does not have a degree, if that makes sense. So take the degrees off, Queen, and then apply and see if you can get hired. See, Tanisha, I be knowing, girl. See, you got 190 on Prolific, 767 pending, 17 on Pay Viewpoint. You got 108 on ClickWorker. What? And 1060 on User Corrupt. Go ahead, Queen. Congratulations, Queen Tanisha. So every time Tanisha comes on here, she always has good news for the Two Chicks family. So I knew you had some good news, Queen. So ClickWorker is one of those task-based sites. And I think somebody here said that they saw some mystery shops on ClickWorker, believe it or not. So I'm going to go and get the link for that one. If anybody wants to try this one, the link will be in the chat. Now, the good thing is with these side gigs and side hustles, don't need experience, don't need a resume. You will not have a recruiter trying to contact you for an interview. And you can start pretty much right away with a lot of them. So again, if you are looking to make money from home, maybe you have been applying to different companies, don't stop applying to the companies. Keep going, keep pushing. If you are a beginner, we do talk about beginner-friendly jobs where you can start. Some of these may start within a week or two because of the seasonal holiday season coming up, and everybody will start hiring like crazy. A lot of them are. I've been getting emails from, I don't even know why, because I was like, when did I apply for these folks? MCI, Omni Interactions. So y'all be sure to take a look at Omni. They have been texting like crazy. Leonica says, congrats to Nisha. She says, thanks. She says, you're welcome. Oh, your degrees are in communication. She says, laugh out loud. I would apply for like a management if you just don't want the beginner friendly, Imelda. Helen says, awesome, Tanisha. Congratulations. Imelda says, thanks for the info and advice. And come back and let me know, Imelda, if you taking those degrees off your resume, if that works. Tanisha says, thank you. Hey, Raisha. Raisha says, hi, I got a job offer for MCI call center remote credit card rep. Start training November the 3rd. All right, girl. Congratulations, Queen. So this Queen is going to be working at MCI. Go ahead. Angela says, I'm out here and just completed Ellis shop, $95. All right, girl. Congratulations, Angela. So Angela is another queen that does a lot of mystery shops. So the company that she's talking about, it is Ellis. This is a good one, everybody. So if you are interested in this one, they do the apartment shops where you will go into an apartment complex and pretend to be a renter. The company will tell you what they want you to ask, what type of questions. It could be something about a 1-bedroom. They may say, hey, go in there, ask them what is the square footage, what are the amenities, ask them about parking, ask them about pets, ask them about the application fees, things like that. So we all have done this before, but it's just that we did not get paid to do it because I don't remember this company being around back in the day. It probably was, but I didn't know nothing about it. But if you want to be like Queen Angela and you want to do apartment mystery shops, take a look at this company. Also, Gig Spot, from time to time, they will also post apartment mystery shops. So take a look at that one. And I do have a list of more mystery shop companies. I'll drop it here in the chat. And again, apartment mystery shop, survey sites, task-based sites, get paid to test product sites, no resume, no experience. This queen here went and made $95 in one day just to walk into an apartment complex, ask a few questions, and that's $95. How long did it take you, Angela? So let's think outside the box and let's say, what if I never get a remote job? I mean, everybody wants to work from home. So the competition is tough. And then you got to think about this too. A lot of people are being laid off, let go, furloughed, terminated, fired. So what about those people? They at the house. So what you think they doing? They looking for a job and they probably are looking for an at-home job. So the competition is tough, folks. So over here on our channel, what we like to do is we like to give you guys options to think outside of the box and to make money other ways. If you are talented, and some of you guys have all types of talents, get online, start making a YouTube channel, get you a Fiverr account. If you know how to edit, copy, if you know how to write blog posts, if you're a writer, you could sell your services to somebody. If you can be a friend, you can sell that service to somebody. If you are a good listener, a good talker, a good thinker, you can make money from home. You got to think outside the box, and you got to stop thinking like, I got to have this, I got to have that, I got to have this, because what if you never get it? You got to think like that. Be optimistic and just think like, well, what if I never get this remote job? I didn't put in 50,000 applications. Nobody has called me. Nobody has emailed me. I've tried this company. I've tried that company. Or some of you guys are limited because some of the companies don't hire in your state. So at that point, what can you do? So look to the side gigs and the side hustles. The majority of these hire in every state, especially like the mystery shop companies. We had a queen here and also a king that was working for a company where you can wash clothes and make money. So think outside the box. What are your talents? If you are someone that can cook, you know how to clean, you know how to organize, maybe you know how to do makeup, maybe you know how to braid hair, you can literally go and start a TikTok, start a YouTube channel. People will watch anything. Maybe you can teach somebody ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Go start a channel. I think so, Leonica. It is doing tasks. Yes. Okay, I dropped them in the chat, Queen. Yonica says, congrats, Raisha. Alamama says, I just did Omni this summer. Okay, so did you like it, Queen? Leonica says, I'm gonna see what level I can reach on money time. Okay. There go 10, y'all. Monica says, I will take my degree off my resume. Okay, Queen. Let us know, Monica. Ursula says, congratulations. Amelda says, congrats. Leonica says, MCI, they keep sending me emails for the disaster cause, but I never hear back. Go back on the site, Leonica. They sent me one today. I think it said emergency response calls or something like that. Not sure if that's the exact same one though. Amelda says congratulations to all. Tanisha says congrats, Raisha. Alamami, she says I'm in Ohio. Okay, Queen. Tanisha says congrats, Angela. Alicia said, Leonica, same thing. MCI don't ever respond. I deleted them. I wonder why. They've been sending me emails like crazy. Helen says, I signed up for a focus group on responding. We'll let you know if chosen. She says 10 over $200. What? Go ahead, girl. Hopefully you get chosen, Queen. Hey, Lady Empress, how are you? She says, good afternoon, Carol, and everyone in the chat catching up on comments, and congrats to everyone. Ellis says, hey, Carol and the Two Chicks fam, I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Go and share the video with somebody. Lady Empress says, hey, Leonica. Helen says, hey, Lady Empress. Meek says, hey, Leonica. She said, my bad, girl. Had to make a quick run to my oldest. Lady Empress says, how are you, Helen? She says, hey, Meeks. Since day one says live streaming is a good source of income. Yeah. If you don't mind streaming, some of y'all may be like me. She used to play the video games on Twitch. So she had a Twitch account. So and sit on Twitch and stream and play the video games. Angela says, I hear you loud and clear. After disconnecting from the car, I cashed out 57. Okay, girl, I'm branded. And yes, there are photo mystery shops on ClickWorker. All right, Angela. Branded has been on fire these last couple of weeks, I see. We've had several people to cash out on Branded surveys. So congratulations, Queen. And if you are interested in Branded, King WG, he makes $300 a week off of Branded. Queen Felicia, at one point, Queen Felicia, she didn't have a remote job. She just got a remote job this week. I want to say this week she started, and she was doing Branded for 2 years, everybody, paying her bills off of this survey site, and I think a few more other survey sites. So y'all be sure to take a look at Branded surveys, number 8 on the list. You never know what you might be able to make. Helen says, hey, Ellie. You know what, Karen? To be honest, I have seen some people with sleeping videos, and people were watching. They were live streaming. Yep. She says, I'm good at sleeping. So, hey, you can make some money sleeping, Queen. Somebody gonna be over there looking. Alicia says, hey, Tan, good to see you. Raisha said, MCI, you got to keep filling those surveys out, and they'll reach out with a job offer. Thank you, Queen. Knit and Crochet says, hey, Tan, good to see you today. Ellis says, hey, Helen. My mommy says, yes, I did like it. I made choose your own hours. They helped me like it more. So they're hiring again. My mommy, I would check them out again. They have been texting us some type of customer service. I'm not sure who the client is. Of course, they don't disclose their information, but it may be good to check them out again. Lady Empress, she says, hey, Tan. Alicia says, MCI must be in business to send emails only. Yeah, they in business, Queen. Latasha says, I'm looking to work from home. Welcome, Latasha. And we do have a list of beginner friendly. If you are new to working from home, Queen, take a look at the beginner friendly and read the descriptions, Queen, because some of them are state specific. And I just dropped the link in the chat. Me says to get her oldest school is out. Oh, okay. Helen says she's good, Lady Empress. Me says my Twitch was a faceless channel, y'all. She says faceless channels are more popular though. So y'all see that. Just think outside the box, kings and queens, and whatever type of talent that you have, even if you think it's not gonna make it, it can make it, but you just have to think outside the box and you have to start saying, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. Alamami says, Omni tax jobs have bonuses up to 10 grand. Oh, wow. That's good. Angela said, MCI reached out to me too. She says, I just decided not to respond this time. She says that Ellis shop was 30 minutes, y'all. So let's talk about this. Let's pause right here. 30 minutes of your time. This queen made $95 in 30 minutes just to step into an apartment, ask some questions about and maybe a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. 30 minutes, $95. Now, what remote job is going to pay you 30 minutes, $95? What remote job? I don't know one. So again, you might want to take a look at some of these side gigs and side hustles. Don't sit there and not make any money versus making some type of money if you don't have a remote job to go to. Some money is better than no money. Hey, Jockey, she says, hey, two chicks and fam. Hey, Queen Diva, she says, happy Friday, kings and queens, living in Austin, Texas. She says, I have 13 side hustles, just got hired with Spectrum Call Center, customer solution sales, retention, 18 per hour plus commission. Okay, girl. Congratulations. And this queen says she got 13 side hustles, everybody. I say get as many eggs in the basket as you possibly can. And eggs are side hustles. Get them in the basket because if one goes down, if Prolific goes down, Autism Mommy has 49 more eggs that she can reach in that basket, pull out, crack open. So you don't want to be just stuck with one and say, well, Prolific is my favorite. Yeah, that's all fair and that's all nice. But if Prolific goes down, and I'm trust and believe it will go down because those college students will be on college break soon. Sometimes they start taking it in October, end of October, beginning of November. So when you look in Prolific in a few weeks and you don't see any studies, don't be on this live stream talking about, oh, I'm on Prolific and they ain't got none. I don't want to hear that. What I want to hear is, you know what, Prolific they ain't got no studies. But because you said I need more than one egg, I went and got 5 more eggs. And now that Prolific is down, I'm over here working on Hey Cash, Prime Opinion, Product Report Card, Product Tube, Money Time, Just Play, Best Play, Misplay, Somebody's Play. So again, if you only have 1 to 2 eggs in a basket, that's not enough. That's not enough. King Earl says you need at least a dozen. He has 15 eggs in his basket, and this is a king. So again, if you only have 1 to 2 eggs in a basket, you need to get some more eggs because trust and believe, when your favorite ones go down, you're going to be over here on this stream complaining to me and Tan that, oh, prolific went down, oh, cloud research went down, oh, such and such went down, oh, so on. And I'm gonna scroll right past your comment because I'm telling you right now, you need to have more than one egg in the basket. So if you like to play games, Leonica plays games, I play games, and some other people here play games, but they got more than one game because guess what? If Money Time runs out of money, then I can go to Just Play. If Just Play ain't just playing, then I can go to Best Play. If Best Play ain't just playing, then I'm gonna reach out to Leonica and say, girl, what else should I go and sign up for? So more than one egg, everybody. Tanisha says, congrats, Queen. Diva Supreme. Latasha is going fast, Queen. I'm gonna keep dropping it. So just keep looking towards the bottom. Are you on a phone, Queen, or on a computer? Leonica says, I fill them out every day. They've been sending me those surveys for 2 months. Raisha. Leonica says, I understand, Meeks, and she says, hey, Lady Empress. Jackie says, waiting on getting this coffee AI job with Appen. They have a lot of applicants right now.
Okay.
Hey, Crystal. Crystal says, hello, two chicks.
Hey,
Raisha says, the ePoll is another good survey site. Okay, Queen. Thank you. Jackie says, hey, Leonica. Crystal says, that's awesome. Answer says, Lord Tan on the live too.
yeah, I got Tan fresh off the clock. Fresh off the clock,
Tan. Tan multitasking today. She trying to show y'all like job, side hustle, same thing.
Every day.
Pretty Patrick said, hello, everyone. Hello, Kai. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Queen. Hey, Miss Counter. She says, wonderful to see you, Carl. Thank you, Queen. Monica says she got $4.10 on branded. All right, girl. Congratulations. So Queen Angela today, 30 minutes, made $95 on Ellis. 30 minutes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, congrats.
Right, Carl.
Wow, Angela, you be killing it.
Girl, what? That's what I said.
I need to start back with Ellis.
Alabama said, laugh out loud. Easton's Day One says, Earnably is a good one, but it's a website. Yeah, Earnably, I have heard of that one, Easton's Day One. Thank you. Miss Counter, she said most of those games pay out through PayPal, right? Yes, ma'am. PayPal or gift cards. Some of them give you a choice, discounters, and then some of them may just say straight PayPal only. Hannah says somebody's playing. All right. So y'all see, you got to have more than one. Pretty Patrick, she says, hello, Tan. I didn't see Tan. I'm sorry. She wasn't here at first, Queen. She said, I appreciate you. Thank you, beautiful. All you do for us, too. You ladies are amazing. God bless. Thank you, Queen.
Sorry, y'all. I didn't get to eat lunch today, so I had to come grab me some.
That's okay. Hey, Life of a Pearl. She says, any tips or recommendations for tracking side hustles for the ADHD brain? How do y'all maintain so many gigs at once?
So, okay. I'm self-diagnosed ADHD. Let me say that first.
Self-diagnosed.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
mm-hmm.
I'll say this. My brain only works that when I list stuff out, because I will forget stuff and I will purposely not purposely, it's not on purpose. I think forget about so many things that we have. Like, okay, I'll give you an instance. We buy a lot of software. Carol and we buy a lot of software, and we will have software that do what we need to do, but I will forget that we bought it because I don't have it listed anywhere. So my thing is list what you have, because you'll forget you have it. You really will. and track and use the sheet to be your strategy. Like if you're working for 5 mystery shop companies, take those 5 and list them. Also on there, take the shops that they have available and list them and see if they're close or in proximity to any of the shops available for another company, and see, and put it that way, because that way you are using all of them all the time. You may not be working them all the time because sometimes mystery shop company C may not have a shop in the area you're going in, but make sure you still put that on your list so that it still counts in your strategy on how you're trying to make your money. I think if I look at it as a strategy from my ADHD self-diagnosed brain, I can get it better. But if I just look at it as, oh, I have all these companies, it will be a waste of my time. I need to utilize these companies in a way to make me money. So I have 5 of them that I can make money from. I need to know how these 5 will fit into my framework of making money. So spreadsheet is your friend. If you are a database type person, enter them in there and say, hey, on Monday I got to shop for blah, 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 and you can make Excel act as a database. Chat GPT is your friend.
Right.
And it will help you. It can create the whatever spreadsheet you needed. If you needed to add 1 and 2 on columns A and B, once if that's I can't tell you how to create a spreadsheet, but what I can tell you is to use the things that matter to you in your spreadsheet. That way it makes sense to you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so it has to make sense to you. I know what makes sense to me, and I know how to utilize what makes sense to me, because, even like with the story of the software, I'm going to have to go back and track the software we have so I can make sure I know how this fits into the framework of of 2 chicks with the side hustle. How can I utilize this software to make whatever I'm trying to do? I hope that makes sense. But spreadsheets are the way to go. If you can create your little database, and if you're that techie, that's a good way too. But I would say spreadsheets. And you can get ChatGPT to create them, and Google Sheets if you don't have Microsoft Office.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sherry says the free cash and top surveys app. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Bionica says, hey, Tan.
Mm-hmm.
Ursula says, hi, Carl, Tan, and I'm glad you are better, Tan, on the live stream tonight. She says, Tan, if I cannot save my profile on GigWalk and need to resave, what should I do, please?
On GigWalk? She says she needs to what? I didn't hear it. Let me go back.
She says, Tan, if I cannot save my profile
on GigWalk, but I need to resave. I don't know offhand, Ursula. I don't even have GigWalk on my phone anymore, Queen. I'm be honest, because I switched phones, it didn't come over, and I never downloaded it again. I will reach out to them. I know they have support. I will reach out to them if it's not allowing you to resave your profile. Okay, what's your phone?
Mm-hmm. Miss Counter says, we'll be glad when Intel is hiring again in my city. And she said, no, I heard nothing but good things about their company. Okay. I think I've heard of them. Me says, people over on me on threatening to sue y'all and saying, girl, what they suing for me? This is hilarious. Sherry says, hey, Mrs. Tan.
They suing because they can't get on the app to call and make money.
Helen say, yep, you ain't never lied. She says, get those eggs. I'm telling y'all, get them eggs. And I was saying before you came back on here, I said some people have talents, different types of talents, cooking, cleaning, organizing. Yeah. I said, get on some of these streams and start streaming that content. If all else fails and you just cannot find a remote job, maybe you have tried some of the side gigs and the side hustles, but again, maybe you have some type of talent. If you can write a blog post, if you know how to write, if you know how to draw, if you know how to make thumbnails, you can sell your services on sites like Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer. I think that's another site. So
And people will pay for all types of things, you
Yeah,
know.
they will.
Some
And they'll
people,
look at all types of things too.
yeah. And I saw this, and this is, you know, this is a great side hustle. It was this guy. He said he made his own side hustle. He lived in a community of about 400 houses, and he said he charged $2 per house to take their garbage can out to the street every week, and $1 to bring it back up. And he said he got 150, 200 houses. He makes $1,200 a month doing that. One day a week.
Wow.
You take it. So think of things like that that you could do that can be utilized, because it's all types of things people don't want to do. You
Nope.
know, it's all type of things people don't like to do. But if you're the type of person like my mom loves to do laundry, I hate to do laundry. You know, things like
Mention
that.
it.
So things like that, things that you wouldn't mind doing that you can create a service for.
Right.
So think about those things that you can do that may not be on people's most liked list.
Mm-hmm. And if you have like an animal, like a pet or something, dog, cat, create a YouTube channel, create an Instagram for the animal. People like to watch animals. If you got a lizard or something that's exotic, a bird, a parrot, what's some other birds? Parakeets, because some people like those parakeet birds. People will sit there and watch that all day long. Let's see what Roger's doing today.
Yeah. So, you know, if they watching people eating, you
All
know.
right.
Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm not, everything I feel is not monetizable. I will say that. Some things I don't think is monetizable, but that's just my personal opinion. It has nothing to do with anybody else. But again, make sure it's something that, you know, you have experience with, or you know, have done it, you know. And I'm gonna say this, and I don't mean to step on nobody's toes, and I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes, but the internet has created so many coaches and so many experts on stuff that it is ridiculous. So y'all be careful, you know, because you know we have so many coaches and people who do this and people who do that, and half of, and I'm not gonna say, I'm saying a lot of them probably ain't shook a bag of fries at McDonald's.
You and them friends.
Please be careful when people say they're experts. I'm not saying I'm an expert on anything. I know what I know, and that's it. But that's just my personal opinion. So just be careful with who you getting information from, or who are you giving your information to. So, you know, the internet has created so many things for people to, you know, that they are expert in, you know,
You're so funny. Not
yeah.
the sugar bag of fries. Oh, Leonica says yes, the majority are by PayPal.
Yeah.
Miss Countess, she says thanks, Leonica, and hello and happy Friday. She says you're welcome. Angela says, "Oh, I just got accepted." She says a task from Watch Me Think for
Oh
$225.
wow.
Girl,
Congrats.
you never heard of that one, Angela?
Yeah.
Is that like a focus group, Queen? I'm gonna write it down. I've never heard of it, but I'm gonna jot it down right now.
Mm, that's what watch me think. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Um, is it Polop? A new one. I started surveys. Okay, Queen Sherry, keep us posted. Life of Pearl says, "Good to hear. I'm not alone. Thank you, Mrs. Tan."
Oh, you're welcome.
Sherry says, "And the games." Meek says, "Use a spreadsheet to keep
Mm-hmm.
track." She says, "For ADHD." Life of Pearl says, "Oh, that is a good idea, Meeks." Leonica says, "Watch Me Think." Never heard of that one, Angela. Hey, Brooke. Brooke says, "Good afternoon."
Hey,
Meek says,
hey.
"You can also set rotation reminders, basically a time to," I don't know what that is, and with each side hustle you have, maybe time to tie in with each side hustle you have. Life of Pearl says, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for helping me with a starting point.
Oh, you're welcome.
Helen says, that is true about the list, Tan. I have a logbook of company names when I start and stop and what I made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Queen.
Yeah.
Hey, always learning. She says,
Hey,
good
Queen.
afternoon. Ursula says, okay, thanks. Life of Pearl says, thanks, ladies, in the chat. I am screenshotting the tips. Nothing wrong with that, Queen. Angela said, Leonica, it was on one of the lists the two chicks had. I need to count how many eggs I have, but that's all right. You got a lot, Queen. A jockey says, I was surprised you all put on here still looking for a remote job, but getting this money with the survey sites, task-based sites, and the user testing sites. Okay, Queen. So what type of job, Queen, are you looking for? Uh, Oh, okay, okay. She said they said Neon is refusing to pay them. They said they got emails saying that their calls weren't legit. Basically, those are the ones that did them spam fake calls. Well,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this
right,
is the thing. You get what you can't expect to get none that you didn't rightfully do. Yeah,
right,
we were joking and up here saying, we're gonna sit on the call, but in reality, we knew that was not. We couldn't do that. It was just a kiki moment. But
right.
for those who did do it, shame on you. It says that you won't get paid for that, and
That's
then
what it
now you want
says.
to sue.
Mm-hmm. Now, how you gonna sue though?
Right.
The phone call was fake. I don't understand people. And you know they recorded it, so how you gonna sue the people? You
Right.
want to talk to nobody. Oh my goodness. Angela said, you better come back, Tan. Ellis is waiting on you.
Probably need to. They paying like that.
All right. Leonica says, yes, use a side hustle until you land a job. It definitely adds up. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Always Learning says, good point, Tan. When taking my English composition class in college in 1987, the professor says, when writing a paper, look at the source of where you get your information from. Yeah.
Amen.
Hey, Rain and Woman. She says, hey, two chicks and everyone.
Hey.
Leonica says, wow, Meeks. A jockey says, do you know any jobs that hire in Nigeria? My cousin is looking for a job. If you ladies can help, I really appreciate it. Um,
Um, not in Nigeria. And if it is, it's like IT type work.
I would say maybe take a look at like Buffer. Buffer usually hires anywhere if they have anything
Chief test prep. They hire in Africa.
outside.
Um,
Girl, hold on. My phone just won't stop ringing. Hold on one second.
a chief test prep. They hire in Africa. I'm just trying to figure out. Um, have you tried any of the AI companies, Ajake? Um, for the AI type work, I know they were looking for a lot of worldwide people for that. Um, I would say, and I don't know, I would say check like Appen and who is it? Do the AI type stuff. Um,
Outlier.
Outlier, those types. I would check those also. Um, if we find anything, we'll post it on the blogs. But like I said, a lot of the work that we find that are hiring in those areas is like IT work. And I'll give you our tech blog.
I was gonna put some of the schools in here. You might want to try some of the tutoring companies too. Ingu Cambly, amazing talker. So I hope that helps, Queen.
Yeah.
I'll check in. Okay. Okay, Meeks. Thank you. A jockey, what state are you in? And we have dropped some data entry here on this channel. We also have the backup channel, our second channel, where we talk about a lot of different types of remote jobs, data entry, chat, just all different types of non-phone are posted over here on this channel. Now we did data entry. What day was that, Tam?
Maybe was it
A few nights ago, I think.
Sunday? Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? I don't think it was Wednesday.
I don't remember.
Hold on, let me look.
Okay. So check out our second channel, Queen. A lot of we do data entry, chat, texting, email. If you just are looking for non-phone other than data entry, I would say take a look at the second channel. Always Learning says this is when we research information from the books after locating them from the card catalog system, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Yep. Rainy Woman, she says, I'm currently working through some surveys on branded surveys, just started yesterday. All right, Queen. Well, congrats to you. Me said, my bad, y'all know how I am with these typos. You cooking today, Meeks? Okay. Jackie says, you right about that, Leona. Angela says, to add to the spreadsheet and mystery shops, I haven't gotten to the point. I'm not leaving the house unless it's $30+. So I'll complete an Ellis and may do another shop in the near area, and that's 2. Yeah.
I don't blame you.
So Jackie says, yeah, I was thinking that.
Look at that. I don't blame you.
Okay, thanks, 2 chicks. No problem, Queen. I know that's right, Queen. Like, y'all gotta pay me my worth. $30, hey, I'm going.
I'm gone.
He said, right, well, they're the same one in the neon Instagram comments telling it all, saying their calls were just them leaving the phone by their TV. Girl, tell them to go sit down. As Jackie says, I was going to reach out to Appen too. Okay, girl. She says, okay, cool. I really appreciate that. Thank you, 2 chicks. And she is in Missouri. Okay.
Okay. All right, Quinn. Check out our blogs with Jackie. A lot of companies hire in Missouri. If you ever still haven't found anything, Queen, check your resume. Make sure you don't have too much and not too little. Make sure those keywords are on there. And make sure you're running it through ChatGPT. Make sure you're tailoring it to that job description. And also make sure you have accomplishments rather than just bullet points. So if you have bullet points to say, hey, I answered the phone or whatever, you say something like, I increased call volume or I decreased call volume by 15% because I answered the phone on time or something like that. Not just those words, but make sure that you tell things that you have attained rather than done, because we all do things at a job, but your accomplishments, what you have attained.
Right.
So make sure you do that.
Oh, okay, Angela. She said it's a focus group. She said it was on our list. Okay. I know we have so many companies. Sometimes I just cannot remember. So Meek said Outlier, Appen, RWS, Aligner. She says these are the AI companies. There's another one, but they never accept anyone, so I don't remember their name.
Thank you, Meek.
Thank you, Meek. Ajaka says thanks, Meek. She says sure thing. I will do. Ebony. What don't be working, Queen? Can you elaborate a little bit more on what you are saying, Ebony? And if anybody else has any more questions, y'all be sure to drop them here in the chat. And if you have any good news that you want to celebrate and you want everybody to know so we can celebrate with you, make sure you put that in the chat as well.
Yep, yep. Did anybody get anything good off Prime Day?
Girl, don't mention no Prime Day. You had me over there looking.
I'm looking now.
No, what I tell you yesterday? What did I say? No, day before yesterday. What I tell you? Not buying anything.
I'm finna go. I'm just looking.
Get off of there, because then you're gonna have me looking. Girl, did you see? I didn't see it. I didn't.
I'm on the Sweet Deal Finder. They only do sales.
Oh, so they got anything posted on Sweet Deal Finder?
I'm looking. Do I need anything? That's the question. No, ma'am.
Well, no, you don't need anything, ma'am. You don't need anything.
That's this toner pads, though.
What is that?
Toner for your face. I'm gonna leave it alone.
She said data annotation is the other one. Oh, okay, yeah. She says I can't remember. Wonder, has anybody gotten hired recently with data annotations? Because Helen, she's been there now, what, 2 years? Yeah, 2 years at data annotations.
Yeah, because Meeks was working at remote task.
Outlier.
Yeah.
Meeks says Outlier said anything? Do they still have tasks available, or what's going on with them? I saw a ad running in my timeline today for Outlier. So I'm like, okay, are they back hiring? Like hiring?
I don't know.
I'm making some good money on Outlier, honey. Woo! Nice fat chicks.
That's good.
Getting hired and making their money. So I would like to know what happened with them.
Hold on, girl.
Anybody else got any questions? Yeah, be sure to let us know in the chat. Now today on 2.0, I did a video on a company. They are looking for reservation agents. So you will be booking like hotel stays, spa stays. This one pays $20 an hour. So if you missed my video, I'm going to drop it here in the chat. Make sure you go and check it out. Yesterday here on the channel, the company CareNet Health, they are looking for people to make appointments for mammograms and CT scans. So if you miss that one is a quick hire. That one is going to start October 23rd. So they are looking to get people in ASAP. They do provide equipment also. So if you want to book some hotel reservations, I'm going to drop it here. And then the other one, scheduling appointments. So it's a good one, y'all. I think you just need like 6 months of some type of customer service experience for this company. And it did not say it had to be in an office or it had to be in a healthcare facility, though it didn't say that. So I would say check them out. Hurry up and apply because, again, it is going to start October 23rd. Meek says, they've been sending me projects, but it's not worth it. You do hours of assessment and the project gets paused or tossed. I don't know what's happening with all of that. People stay complaining on Reddit. Oh, okay. Viscounter says, has anyone heard of Intel? I heard they were a great company. Yep, we've heard of Intel, Viscounters. I hadn't seen any remote jobs posted with them lately, though, but I have heard of them. Let me see what else we got. Now, today on the channel, I posted some non-phone jobs, introvert friendly. Let me see. Data entry. So there is a list of data entry jobs. So if you are looking for data entry, make sure you guys take a look at this video. I'm going to drop it here. Y'all be sure to share. We are still going to do this giveaway. Hopefully we can do it before the end of the year. I know it's been like a rocky road this year with everything that's been going on in the YouTube world. But we are still moving forward and we are still going to do this laptop giveaway. Now, the giveaways have nothing to do with YouTube. We just have to put that disclaimer out there. It has nothing to do with YouTube. They are not partnered with us on this giveaway. So y'all be sure to share the video and let us know that you have liked and shared. Angela says, thanks for the reminder, Meeks, for data annotations. I think at one point, data annotations, they was running ads like crazy too. But now Outlier has been running them. So I was wondering, I'm like, oh, are they back? I hope so.
Oh.
Me said they've been sending
out.
She said they've been sending her projects. She said, but it don't seem to be worth it.
Oh, okay.
She said you do the hours of assessment, then the projects get paused or tossed. So, nobody want to do that. Like, I need all my coins, especially for my time.
Right.
Leonica says she got a $5 gift card from Hatch. All right, guys.
All right.
Congratulations, Leonica. Go ahead. Anybody else got any good news y'all want to share? Or you got any questions about anything that we talk about or anything that has been posted on our channels or our platforms? Y'all be sure to let us know.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Sorry.
Oh, really? Elsa says Outlier just sent her email. She says, I'll read it later and report back. Okay, Queen.
All right, Queen.
Hopefully it's good news.
Yeah, it is good news. Look, they contacted you.
All right. Yeah. Maybe they'll come back like they were at first from the get-go. Because they was booming. It was so many people in the group last year making bukus of money.
Yeah.
Like bukus of money. So hopefully they'll come back. We still waiting on Neon to come back. That's so funny. People want to sue knowing you didn't even make a real phone call. Like go sit down.
Okay. I hope they can get some good news for the outlier.
I guess we're gonna get to these jobs. Yeah, now that will be good.
And when we had people in our community that were working for them making good money, great money, great money.
Yeah. Yes, I remember somebody in the group was getting like $3,600 a month.
All right.
I mean, she was really getting some money from that company.
Yep.
DG, she says, oh, so sorry, let's forgot to mention I did get hired with Live Ops on their Nike Voice Project. I start 10/27. I've been meaning to say that all week. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations, Queen.
Take it off there. DG, we're going to delete that NDA.
Yeah. I know. DG, I saw it.
Sorry, Queen. You going to explain why?
You can.
Oh, okay. Sorry, DG. We took it off because you signed the NDA and we don't want you to go against that NDA because you named the client that you were working for, and that's a big no-no. That is just cause for firing. So we just want to protect you. We never know who's on these chats or these lives. So we just want to protect you and your good news. So congratulations, Queen.
And if y'all want to go and look for Live Ops and sign up to this one, it is a beginner-friendly company. They do not require an interview. They are number 3 on this list, and I have worked for them about 5 times, I think.
Yeah.
About 5 times, I think.
Yeah, 15, 20.
It wasn't that many, but maybe about 5 times. So number 3 on the list, Queen DG was hired with them, and they do have some good clients, by the way. They really do.
And that was a good one. I want that, Queen.
Right.
It sounds good to me.
Me says I just got an email too. It was just about how the company is doing. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yep. So y'all be sure to take a look at Live Ops.
Yeah.
Take a look at that one. You don't need experience, and there is no interview required. Did I send them a resume? If I did, child, it was a basic one. Basic resume will do the trick. But I don't think
it was application.
Yeah, I think it was just application only. DG said they have a chat one for that client, but I can never get on it.
All right,
Queen. All right, Queen.
Thank you for letting us know. Maybe I need to go over there.
Sherry said she cashed out through last week on Prolific and up to 138 this. Go ahead, girl. Congratulations.
Been on fire. Somebody came in here the other day and said that.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was.
Number 15, y'all, on the list. Number 15 is prolific. Get on the wait list for this one.
Y'all make sure y'all get that money.
Don't let it pass you by.
And if you're behind this bookcase trying to figure it out, just try something. Just try something. It doesn't hurt to try. Prolific is a survey site. You get paid for giving your opinion. A lot of us like to give our opinion.
Mm-hmm.
This queen has made $240 last week, $138 this week. That could fill my tank up a few times.
Yes.
That could pay two of my bills. So, all right. The things that we talk about, they are not hard. They're not things that require any type of specialized training, any type. If you can read and comprehend, you can do these things.
Yeah, that's all it requires.
Mm-hmm.
So let me put the link to the list in the chat. Again, prolific is number 15. So get on the wait list and then come back to the list and take a look at number 16.
Amen.
16 is just like prolific, but get you some other eggs because again, what did I say? When prolific goes down, and they will go down because this is centered around college students. So when it goes down, we don't want you to be in this live complaining that you ain't got no studies and no surveys from prolific because you didn't listen to what I'm trying to tell you. So you got to get more eggs in the basket. 1 is just not enough. 2 ain't enough either. 3, that still ain't enough. 4, that ain't enough. So you got to get more than 1 egg. If prolific is your bread, biscuits, butter, sausage, bacon, and eggs, you're going to have to get some more side hustles because, again, prolific will go down. Mm-hmm. When the college kids go on fall break, winter break,
any break,
summertime break, spring break, it will go down. You will not have studies. And if you do have them, they will be far and few in between. So again, do not come in this stream complaining that you don't have no studies. We don't want to hear it. I'm just going to roll right on past your comment. And I'm going to say, you should have listened and you should have got some more.
She just playing. She going to read it.
No, I'm not. No.
Yeah. If you are having issues with trying to find work from home jobs or trying to find things to do to create extra income, check out these side gigs and side hustles. I promise you, they are worth it.
Yes, they are worth it. They are worth it. So make sure you get more than 5 in the basket. Mm-hmm. King Earl said you
do a mixture. If you know you are the type of person that does not have a long attention span, but you want to do some of these side gigs and side hustles, figure out which ones work for you.
Yep. And every single one will not work for every single person. Some people like the gaming sites. Some people like the gaming sites and the survey sites. Some people only do the mystery shop sites. Queen Cynthia, she only does mystery shop and prolific. Those are her go-tos. But with the mystery shops, she is signed up to over 100 companies. So that is how she's able to bring in the amount of money that she brings in, which is over $1,000 a month. Mm-hmm. She could be bringing in $2,000 to $3,000 a month. I can't keep up sometimes with these queens. Yeah. Autism Mama, she bringing in over 3K a month off of the side gigs and the side hustles that she has. One of our queens, Queen Mamie. Queen Mamie, this queen is 60 some years old. She's bringing in over $1,000 a month off of the side gigs and side hustles. So the side gigs and the side hustles, if you work them, they can work for you.
Yeah.
But you got to have more than one, because one, again,
It's not
is
enough.
not enough. It's just not enough. It is not enough. And you don't want to be like me, where I was making $4,000, $4,500 a month off of DoorDash from home as an order placer. And then one day I got an email that said, your contract is terminated. No side gig, no side hustle, no eggs in the basket. Don't let that be you. Learn
And we,
from my mistakes.
and we tell you these things because they are not foreign to us. We know because we lived through.
Right. We done had some good side hustles, me and Tan, over the years, some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, what happened?
Go.
Gone.
Bye-bye.
Non-phone, some good non-phone side hustles. Tan had a good one. I had a good one. She had a good one. I've had several good ones. And looked up one day, gone. Well, we're sorry. We're going to have to let everybody go. We're sorry, it didn't work out. We're sorry the company is shutting down. We're sorry the company decided to move overseas. We're sorry. So you don't want to see that email and be over here boo-hooing and crying because that was your only biscuit, cheese, eggs that you had in the basket. So you have to get more than one. That's just a tip. Hey, Queen Christina. She said 2 chicks with a side hustle. I don't know what's going on at Appen. They send me an invite that I passed the assessment. Then when I do my ID verification, it is stuck in review or in current, and then times me out of the project. I have emailed several and get auto-generated responses stating it's fixed, but it is not. I don't know, Christina. First person I've heard say anything about this issue. I'll put it up here if anybody here can help out Queen Christina. Y'all be sure to jot some responses in the chat. Since day one, yeah. So you don't want to be in where I was, because I had a mortgage payment, I had car insurance, credit cards, light bill, phone bill, cable bill, internet bill, and the list just goes on and on. Groceries. So you don't want to be like that. 2 chicks with a side hustle, Jay. That's my side hustle now. Stephanie says that's just like walking out of your daytime job and had nothing else lined up. Did that many of times. Yep. So you don't want to be like that. You don't. It's not a good feeling, especially when you got everything is riding on that income. And once that income is gone and you have nothing else to replace it, you like, a roach in the dog trying to find some food. So that's why I tell you guys to have more than one egg in the basket, because you just never know when those side hustles may go down the tube, or when that remote job may say and cut you. And sometimes it is not no 2-week notice, 2-month notice. Sometimes it could be a 1-day notice, and then it's over, said and done with. And what can you do? Cry? Give up? No, you're going to have to start thinking and scrounging and scraping and getting some stuff in your basket. Since day one says, I need some phone mystery shops, gig spot. Best Marks, sometimes they may have mystery shops, but gig spot for sure. For sure. Bismarck, they are number 1 on the list. If you want to give them a try, since day one. And there are some others here on this list as well. A lot of the other ones are on-site shops. And then I would say gig spot. That throw yourself. Meeks, you so funny. Meeks said, "What? Me throw myself on the ground, cry, then get up and crack open another egg." I'll probably cry though, because I'm a crybaby. That throw yourself on the ground, Meeks. It's too funny. You're not gonna do that, Queen. Elsa says, I have been waiting on Appen response for a project assessment for 2 weeks. No joke. I moved on. Oh, okay. And Earl, he been getting them all, y'all. Earl said he had got another one. We was on the stream the other night. He said, Appen to email me again with another project. He is getting them all. Sherry says, thanks for creating this channel. If you come here and don't get you some eggs, you ain't hungry. These ladies changed my life, period. Thank you, Queen Sherry. That means a lot. Thank you. Yep. So y'all listen. Y'all be sure. And even if you don't work the side hustles, even if you have a job, and that's your main job, your main egg, that one job pays all the bills. Or maybe you have 2 jobs, maybe you have a part-time, a full-time, or a 2 part-times. Still get the eggs in the basket. Even if you don't do the surveys, you don't play the games, you don't do the mystery shops, what is it going to hurt you to go over and just sign up for these survey sites, these gaming sites, these task-based sites, these mystery shop sites? It will not hurt you to go and sign up and just get the eggs in the basket. Because again, you do not want to have that remote job and that's your only remote job, or you got 2 part-time jobs. One of the part-time jobs goes down and now you're like, oh, I needed that extra $1,200. What am I going to do? So again, even if you don't utilize any of the eggs, there is nothing wrong with being always 10, 15, 20 steps ahead of these companies, because you just never know. Any given day, any given time, they could send that nice little nasty email and say, hey, you are terminated as of October the 29th. That's your last day. So just get the eggs, even if you don't utilize them. So whenever you need to crack them open, they will be sitting over there nice and pretty in that basket. Sherry says, laugh out loud. Me says, no, I only do that when my toddler wants to throw her tangent. I throw one right back and she stops and looks at me like I lost my mind. She forgets what she was mad about. I bet that is funny, Meeks. I bet that is hilarious. So again, be sure to get you some eggs in the basket. Nothing is promised to nobody. Y'all see every day when you turn on the TV, something is happening every single day. Something is happening in this country. Food stamps. Section 8. They cutting all this stuff. So people are living in, from what I've been seeing online, people living in their cars, trucks, in the woods, in SUVs and buses. So
sorry, that was my baby.
Blue Phoenix says, I used to do the same when mine were little too. They would look at me like I was crazy. It's too funny.
Oh, did I miss some?
I was laughing at me. Me said she be throwing tantrums. When her baby throwing tantrums, she'll turn around and do the same thing.
I used to do that.
She said she be looking at me like I lost my mind.
It was me, my friend, one of my friends, my friend, a nurse. I remember when we first started hanging out, she had a little boy, and I didn't have any kids at the time. And one day we had went in Blockbuster. That's how old this is. And the little boy had climbed up on this little railing and fell off. And he started crying. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she was like, girl, his ass better get up and come on. And I'm looking at her like, how dare you? La, da, 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 da. You know? And when I had my own kids, Zacoby fell, and I just kept on walking and stuff. And I thought about what I said, did to Tasha, and I called her. I said, girl, remember that time I had said about, she said, see, I told you. She said, never judge me because you never. I said, yes, ma'am. Mm-mm.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Me says, I'm tired of the news. I don't blame you, girl. Me too. She says, about to buy a small island at this point. Even Africa is rejecting, is now allowed. It's oh, they won't let us come over there. Me, is that what you saying?
Yeah.
Is that what you saying, girl?
Honey,
They won't accept us. I'm gonna have to call my daddy. My daddy, see, we got people in Africa, and my daddy actually knows who our ancestors were. And some of them, of course, they still alive. You know, the generations, then generation after generation. But they be calling him. They be calling him on the phone.
What are we doing? Oh, did I get the link? Did
So,
I give you the
they
link?
rejecting us. We can't go back over there. They don't want us.
Did I give you the link?
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, okay.
They don't want us meats.
You do.
Now, that's hilarious right there. I'm gonna call him when we get out this live. I'm gonna say, "Hey, you talk to them people in Africa, your kin people in Africa," and see what he say. Live, love, and laugh. Hey, Queen. She says, "Happy Friday."
Oh.
I'm gonna see what he say. Okay. That is hilarious, Queen.
All right.
She said, "No, ma'am. They just rejected a bill yesterday. The Americans, they are freaking out. Parts of Africa are rejecting us now. It's a whole mess.
All of this.
My goodness.
All of it.
People trying to get up after the United States. Woo, child, this world is real chaotic." Leonica said, "Hey, live, love, and laugh." A jockey says, "There's Ghana,
Benin, Sierra Leone,
Leone,
okay.
or Leone. They are accepting the diaspora. Really?
Diaspora. Yeah. I don't know. I can't say that. I know, like, you talk to some. I think that our perception of people in Africa are wrong, just like their perception of us over here is wrong. I think we've both been fed BS, and I will say that.
Yes, BS. Over the years, yeah.
BS. But that's just my take. I can go on and on, but I'm gonna just leave it alone.
She said Europe don't want us, Africa don't want us, Canada and China, they laughing at us. I cannot.
Right. Look, they laughing at them. I got some sense. That's what I say. They laughing at them.
Leonica, she says, "Hey, Jay." Hey, Lucette. She says, "Hey, beautiful people." And Leonica says, "Hey, Stephanie G. Cameroon."
I heard it's
Cameroon, best country in Africa.
I heard it's beautiful over there, and the people are beautiful. That's what I heard.
In Cameroon, I think our people live in Johannesburg. I think that's what my grandmama told me. Child, my grandmama was giving me them stories before she passed. She was telling me all the little stories about them. Well, when her grandmother came over here from Africa to America, she was a kid though. So the rest of her siblings, her mom, her dad, her grandmother, they got left over in Africa. So those are the descendants. They be calling my daddy girl on the phone. America's Las Vegas. Not sure what the question is. Lucette says, "How about Ireland or Scotland?" I don't know, Lucette. Angela said, "But we can still visit Africa. There are 4 people I know over there visiting. I'm going back to Ghana very soon." Okay, Queen. Jay says, "Haley, Onika, Jackie says, yes, they are. I'm Black American and Nigerian, so I had interesting childhood." Okay.
I bet.
Me says, "Listen, Africa is beautiful. It is." She says, "They keep pushing the poor parts in the media, but I have friends that visit there and it's so beautiful. It looks like LA in some parts. People sleeping on Africa." Yeah. I've heard it's pretty too. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Since day one said, "Watching y'all taught me how to be patient with the game inside, hustle and don't rush on it." Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say this. One of my professors told me this. He said, he who controls the narrative controls the story. So you control the narrative. You can put whatever story you want to out there. But it's up to us to go seek the truth. That's all I got to say.
And you're right about that. Me says we can visit for sure, but they're starting to reject citizenship bills. Oh, okay. See, I ain't really been paying attention to that part, Meeks, about the citizenships and girl, it's like this country is turning into one of them other type of countries.
Yeah, okay. You ready, Kurt? All right, fix taco.
America says any work from home jobs in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Las Vegas is not on their hard to find list, America. So yes.
No.
Jacques said going to Ghana and Nigeria next year. I have friends in Ghana and my family in Nigeria. That's right, Tan. And this count said people forget that Africa is a continent, just like Europe is a continent. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Sit. Good girl. No, sit. No. Good girl.
Yeah, where's Basha over there doing?
You're trying to jump up here because it's 5 o'clock and you playing with her.
I'm sorry, Basha. Your mama got to go. Oh. I ain't mean to do that. I feel like we're living out the sound of music.
Hold on, Carol, girl. She done dropped these things. Hold on.
Basha over there cutting up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of this stuff, child, it just don't even seem real. Bionica says she got 15 cents on brand B. You gotta have Bionica to cash out.
You gonna have to sit down, and you done lost.
Congratulations, Queen, on the 15 cents. How much do you need though?
I'm sitting
with that one.
Move.
But you want to get on the live stream.
No. You made me mad now. I'm not. Wait till I get done. No. I shouldn't drop my mouse. Took everything off my desk. Dropped my Pepsi. Everything.
What?
Then tried to eat the Pepsi pills, girl.
Oh, Lord. Me says Tan's baby is cutting up today. Yes.
Move.
Stuck to Tan like glue.
She ready to eat, but she got to hold on. She could tell time, y'all. Come sit, Poppy, down. Come sit. Come sit. Come sit. Come sit. Come sit.
I got the jobs. If you want to go feed her, that's fine.
Okay. Well, y'all, I'm gonna holler at y'all. We'll try to come on. Maybe I'll come on this evening if I ain't got nothing else to do. Maybe we'll come have a chit chat. Maybe.
Tan after dog.
Yeah. Nah, man, I don't say after dark. I say close to it. About a quarter
Oh,
to dark.
Tan close to dog.
Quarter
Okay.
to dark.
Yeah.
So I'll see y'all. I'll probably see y'all later on tonight. I'll probably come back on before I'm be cleaning from now to Hades after today. We on fall break, y'all.
Oh, that mean I get the rest. Oh.
All right, y'all have a good one. Y'all have to work the rest of this shift out right here.
Bye.
I'll probably come back online.
Lady
Y'all have a
Empress
good
said
one.
Tan close to dog. Girl, she a mess. Ain't gonna be close to dog, after dog, nothing.
I'm gonna try. Don't say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I dropped the link in the chat. So there are 5 companies on here that you can work for. It's like answering service companies. So and my little self done clicked off the link. The first company is TeleDirect. Now, we've had a few people to get hired with this one quick. So we put this one on the list. So y'all make sure y'all check out TeleDirect. They are state specific, but they do let you work part-time or full-time hours between the hours of 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. I think you can kind of pretty much pick and choose the hours that you want to work. So basically with this one, you will be, let me see, taking reservations, setting appointments, taking donations, and more. It's like an answering service site. So that's the first one on the list. The next one on the list is with the company called Advantage Telemessaging. They are looking for full-time work from home bilingual. So if you can speak English and Spanish, they have a second shift position available Sunday through Thursday from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Now, this one says this is a full service telephone answering service that operates 365 days, 7 days a week. 24 hours a day. So they're open 24/7. But the schedule for this one is that second shift schedule. The pay for this one is $15 per hour. They also give the attendance bonus after 90 days. They are also state specific as well. So y'all check that one out. Or if you know somebody that's looking for these types of remote jobs, make sure you guys share the link. The next one is Anywhere Works. They are also state specific. Their starting pay is $16 an hour. This one says you will be taking customer calls, capturing incoming leads, taking orders, scheduling appointments as well. Now, with this one, you will have to actually go on their site to see what states they hire in. Now, this one says Arizona, but they hire in other states. So you do have to go to the website to check to see if your state is on the list. The next one is, let me see. The next one is Smith AI. We talked about this one before. They have a virtual receptionist position where you are taking messages, booking appointments, collecting payments, and transferring calls. This one starts out at $15 an hour. You don't need experience for this one, I don't think. And I think they hire pretty much everywhere. I don't think that they're state specific. If they are, I don't see it on here. If you live in Mexico, they hire in Mexico as well. The Mexico starting rate is 11, and the US based entry level rate is 15. But if you are bilingual, they pay 16, and they do have part-time and full-time hours available. The last one on the list is the company ASD. This one, they do the funeral. Like people call in, may want to talk to the funeral director. So they take messages for funeral homes. They are also state specific. There is a phone number on here that you will have to call to see what states they hire in. But this one is one of the higher paying ones. You don't have to have experience. They pay 22 to 27 per hour, and they do provide equipment. So y'all be sure to take a look at these 5 companies. And if you like what you see, go ahead and apply. Angela said, oh, Leonica and Kara, has the video sites been working for y'all? Nice drama, Angela. I haven't been on Queen in a few days, but the last time I was, it did work for me. And I think Leonica says she has earned some money. Me says I can't. Lady Empress says tan close to dog. Girl, I ain't gonna bust a grape. Ellis says bye tan. The jockey says see you tan. Viscounter says not tan after dog. T says hello. Hey Queen T. Leonica says, oh, you mean nice drama, Angela? She says, I haven't played it today. Been working on money time. But it did work for me, Angela, the last time I was on there. I haven't been, because I've been on money time. I've been on money time, Queen. I have not been on nice drama. I got to find my tablets. I still ain't found them, y'all. I'm get tired of looking. I'm going to look in one more place. And if they ain't in this tub I got, and I don't know where they at. Nope, I haven't given them away yet, Vanita. We haven't done the giveaway yet. I still got them, Queen. You wanted one? Okay. But no, we haven't done the giveaways yet. I think we are, because I got a box of headsets over here. I think Tam might have like some keyboards, laptop stands, or something that she has over there. So I think we may do like a mini giveaway, because I got so much stuff in this house. I got to give it to somebody. Just stuff. But when I moved from the other house, I'm like, where all this stuff come from? So I am trying to downsize and give my stuff away. That's what I'm trying to do. But I did. My daddy, he found a box of headphones, and I was like, where this box of headphones come from? And I know we do buy a lot of stuff, and most of the time when we buy like the headsets, the keyboards, the laptops, we try to buy in bulk. So the laptops, they are over at my daddy's house. Like we got a stack of laptops. So we got to give this stuff to somebody, right? And then he found the headphones. They were in a closet somewhere in his house. He said, what is in this box? And I was like, oh, them headphones I bought some months ago. So got a box of headphones. I gotta give them away. And Tan, she said she found some stuff when she was cleaning up. I think she found some keyboards, mouse pads, something. She found something. So we are most definitely, hopefully, Vanita, we can give it away before the end of the year, Queen. That's what we hoping for. So y'all make sure y'all share. We might pop on here and do like a mini giveaway, maybe one day next week or the week after, just to get rid of some of this stuff that we have. Elsa says, yes, nice drama. It's been down for me, right? I moved to money. She said, I moved to money time. Next. Easton's Day One says, I love the box panel, the video surveys. Make the time on the surveys go by fast. Oh, okay. Okay, Easton's Day One. We have heard good feedback about the Brox panel. And I do have a link for them if anyone here wants to check them out. We've had several people to try the Brox panel, and they seem to like it. So this might be a good video survey site. I'm going to drop the link here in the chat. And I guess I'm on exit stage left, y'all. It's 5 o'clock. Been on this stream 2 hours and 15 minutes. So that is the Brock's panel. If anybody wants to check them out, that one is a video survey. So y'all be sure to take a look at that one. Don't forget about top surveys. We got people cashing out on the top surveys one. And again, that one is a great one because I think you can see from what I saw, from what the queen screenshotted me, you can see the pay before you accept the survey. So you already automatically know what you are getting up front. So it ain't like no rigmarole and you got to go here, go there just to see, figure out. So this is a good one. She paid her light bill off of top surveys. So y'all be sure to check out top surveys. Hey, Brittany. Brittany says, hey, Queen. She says, King. She says, I'm late. Hope everyone is okay. Love y'all. Thank you, Brittany. It's okay, Queen. Elsa said, Brock's is a great one. So y'all be sure to get that egg. Me says, that's me with these apps. Cash out my little pennies and move on when they start acting up. She says, I made Prolific close my account with my $3 balance. You need $5 to cash out. Oh, man. No, Meeks. They still should have went on and sent you their little $3. Miss Cantor said, it's 3 p.m. somewhere, girl. What, California? She said, laugh out loud. And Leonica, she says, hey, Vanita. Well, yeah, I guess I'm going to go on and get out of here. I'm going to go eat my little fruit, my little pineapples. Trying to lose these pounds, get this weight off of me. So I'm going to go eat my little pineapples. And I got to catch up on my shows tonight. I got to go look at Reasonable Doubt. I didn't get a chance to look at the new episode. They released it yesterday. So I'm going to look at it today. So y'all take care. I don't know if Tan is going to come back on here. If she does, I'll see. I might pop back on here as well. So y'all take care. Tomorrow is Saturday. I don't know if I am going to do a live tomorrow or not. If I do, y'all just make sure you get on the notification so that you will be notified. Me says I did make some good money on Prolific though. You did, Queen. You and Helen. Helen made some good money too because y'all was paying like car notes and stuff off of Prolific. So yep. She says, them and chat this need to stop and hire you back. Yeah, you made some good. I forget about chat this. You made some good money on chat this. Vanita said, hey, Leonica. Jay says the episode was good. I'm getting ready to go watch it in a few minutes. Hey, Didi. Didi says, hello. I liked and shared. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this live stream. And I will catch you lovely people in the next one. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a great Friday. You're going to go and fix some lentils and juice the watermelon. Yep. Good idea, Queen. Bye, y'all.